Hello guys, Cars 3 Boys Collector here with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Lewis Hamilton, Chick Hicks, and Transberry Juice 2-pack, and this 5-pack I just got recently. So let's start off with Lewis, and then we'll work our way to the 2-pack, and then we will finally finish off with the 5-pack. I'm most excited for the exclusive LeakLess. Let's get to the review. Starting off with Lewis here, you can see that this is actually a rubber tire version, and this is just a regular plastic version I've had for a long time. But let's look at the packaging. Exclusive to Kmart. I don't know what that is. I think it used to be an old price sticker of some sort. Cars 2 logo. Choking hazard for the rubber tires if they fall off. Lewis Hamilton. And then here's a checklist of some of the World Grand Prix racers, and I believe these are the rubber tire versions. Some information. Made in China. I wish they still had it like that. I do prefer China over Thailand cars. So let's get this opened up. So here's the new Lewis and the old Lewis. New Lewis on the right, old Lewis on the left. And it looks like for some reason, the new Lewis has kind of a new expression. His eyes look a little bit different, if you can see that. But they are mostly the same. And this is rubber tires, though they aren't exactly rubber. So let's review him. His eyes and his mouth, his headlights here. World Grand Prix number 2, and I like his yellow trim around his silver-ish wheels. Now a yellow line, 3 gray spots there, another one of the same wheel. World Grand Prix, powered by All in All. Number 2 again. And his taillights. World Grand Prix logo with that yellow stripe. And it's the same thing as the other side, really. And yeah, it's pretty much the same, except I do prefer this one. The color also does look a bit off on this one. Well, the color is a little different. Let's move on to the 2-pack. Here's the Chick Hicks and Transberry Juice number 63 2-pack. Though Transberry Juice does have a name, his name is Lee Revkins. He just didn't have a name at the time when this 2-pack was brought out. On the back, it says, the King, Chick Hicks, and Lightning McQueen compete in a tiebreaker race to win the Piston Cup Championship. And here are some cars you can collect. Made in China. And some warnings. So, let's get this one opened up. Here are the 2 out of the package. Here's Chick, and here is Lee Revkins. I'm going to start off with Chick Hicks. HTB Hostile Takeover Bank with 3 balloons. A ton of contingency sponsors all over. 86. 86. HTB Hostile Takeover Bank 86 with the 3 balloons again. HTB 86. And that's all for Chick, really. Here's Lee Revkins. I did review him before, so I will put a link in the description, or you can just check my channel page if you want to see that. Transberry Juice with the gas can. Number 63. contingency sponsors, 63 again, Transberry Juice, 63 on the tail light, and his window bars are purple, and there's kind of a nice bubble display. Transberry Juice number 63. I do like his design in his deep purple. So yeah, check in the description for the link on the other video, and let's open up the 5-pack. Here's the final thing for the video, this 5-pack. Okay, so this 5-pack is made in Vietnam. I couldn't find a China one, but I'm glad it wasn't made in Thailand because I do not like the Thailand cars for some reason. I don't like the eyes. I'm just not a fan. Here are the China cars that I have, and are sort of related to the ones in the pack. This one is called the Piston Cup Race 5-pack, and that name has been used so many times with 5-packs. Piston Cup Race. And it tells you that the LeakLess Next Gen is the first look of the pack. Otherwise, all of these other ones have been released multiple times before. Let me show you. Made in Vietnam, not China. So, the main one I'm going to be looking at is the LeakLess Racer and the Vitaline Racer. Let's get this pack opened up. Sorry guys, I couldn't do the unboxing on camera. The box was just too big and I couldn't catch it, so I took out McQueen, Danny, the LeakLess Racer, and Chase Racelot from the pack because McQueen looked a little different. Danny had a different shade of bluish purple. The LeakLess Racer is exclusive, and I didn't have Chase Racelot. So let's start off with the differences of McQueen. I don't know why, but McQueen looks very different to me. His eyes just stick out, and I don't know why. His eyes are a little bit closer together, and I think they're a little bit smaller. And the shade of orange on here is just a little bit different. And the McQueen on the right, the Vietnam McQueen, seems a little bit more glossy than the China one. Here's what really bothered me on the Vietnam one, is that the decals are really grainy, and that's not normal because the other ones in the pack look really great. Otherwise, this McQueen, probably no one would really notice if they're not a huge collector. Here's Danny. I just took him out because there was a different shade of bluish or purple. Otherwise, he looks pretty much the same. And the white on the top looks a little bit more vibrant to me. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the one on the left looks a little bit more dull, I guess. Octane gain. And this one looks a lot more shiny, and I kind of like it. Anyways, let's move on to the brand new LeakLess Next Gen. I just put that there because that was the only thing I had to compare it with. Now the new LeakLess splotch, way different than the old logo. Number 52. No contingency sponsors at all. He must be a brand new racer. His eyes are brown. Ooh, I like that. The LeakLess splotch is yellow on the back with a black background. LeakLess number 52, and that gray kind of streak, I guess. And yeah, that's basically it for the new next gen. I like it. Maybe you can tell me your thoughts in the comments if they're allowed on this video. And here's Chase Racelet. Vitaline for older active cars. This is one of the only brands that kept their slogan through the next gens. And I really do like that green shine. Piston Cup. Oh, you can't tell on camera what the contingency sponsors are. They are Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. Here's his 24 and Rookie Stripes. Vitaline. And he has these sort of stripe design. On the hood, he has this nice 24 that kind of blends in. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you do like the video, or subscribe if you want. And I left the Jackson Storm inside here because everyone knows what he looks like. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Goodbye.